Back here at home, a bill is moving forward with its goal to protect local consumers from discrimination in pricing based on gender.
Dallas Ontiveros joins us live from the state capitol with more details. Morning, Dallas.
Good morning, Christy and Ross. Yes, Senate Bill 2815 is in the works, and here joining us on Take Two is the creator of this bill. This is Arwen Revere. She is a 16-year-old sophomore student from Kailua. Good morning. Thanks for joining us here on Take Two.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
And for anyone who is watching, because we've been talking about a lot of interesting points when it comes to this bill, I heard that you created an Instagram account surrounding this bill where people can learn more information.
Yes, that's true. So if you want to follow along with that Instagram account, it is @ symbol support SB 2518. And there I post things like how to give testimony and facts about the bill, examples of the pink tax, and anything you may need to support this bill.
Yeah, and it not only gets voters involved, but people who are your age who can't vote yet but still want to be part of the process. So let's talk about Senate Bill 2815. We named a lot of different examples. It can range from shampoos and razors and child products, like even bikes or scooters and helmets. But as far as these prices go, in your own words, who is responsible for these prices, and why do you think it's been going on for so long?
Yeah, so there's many people actually who determine the prices of these products. I think the first one is the manufacturers, because when they sell these products to retailers, they sell them to them at a certain price. Obviously, they aren't just giving away these products for free. And usually retailers, what they do is they just bump up the price about 10%, 5%, however much, in order to make a profit. And so oftentimes it isn't necessarily 100% the retailer's fault that these products cost more, but it can sometimes fall on the manufacturers. Obviously, not every manufacturer sells these products in a discriminatory way and prices the women's products more. There are many companies that sell them for exactly the same, which is what we're trying to achieve with all products.
Now, are there any other cities or even states in the country that are having this conversation or even have this in place where there is no discrimination in pricing?
Yes, so I think the biggest one would be New York. Like I was saying earlier, the study that I read that really inspired me to start this project was by New York City's Department of Consumer Affairs. So now there's a law very similar to this bill that's in effect in New York State.
Okay, we'll have to follow up on it. And you know, this is really inspiring to see someone who is 16 years old, can't vote just yet, but wants to be part of the political process. You know, for anyone that is watching, what do you want to encourage to just be a part of this process, no matter how old you are?
I would say mostly for especially younger people who want to get involved. I think the biggest piece of advice I would say is you can do it. Even though you can't vote and there are certain things that don't apply to you yet, you can make a difference. I think I'm living proof of that. You can get in contact with your lawmaker and share your opinions with them. You can tell them what you feel passionate about, because they represent you and your family and your community. And you're a part of that community, so your voice should be heard. You can do this by testifying, by writing your own bill like I did. You can do this by even just sharing how you feel with your friends and family members.
It all starts with that conversation. And Arwen, thank you so much for joining us here on Wake Up Today and Take Two.
Thank you.
And we look forward to the progress that this bill is going to have. But if you want more details about all the other proposals that we've been focused on, you can visit our website at khon2.com and also find more information on Senate Bill 2815. Reporting out here at the state capitol, Dallas Ontiveros, KHON2 News, working for Hawaii.
Thank you very much, Dallas. 8:38 right now, and court documents point to